Hello, friends. Welcome to the Salem Mason Happy Home YouTube channel. Today is Wednesday, November 2024. We have made it. We are a week away from Thanksgiving. Whew. I'm hosting a small gathering here at my home on Thanksgiving Day. That is, if my family doesn't disown each other and kill each other before then. I hope not, because, we got a big turkey. It's a lot of turkey you got to freeze up, But I'm not here to talk to you about turkeys and Thanksgiving. I'm here to talk to you about a precious icon of Americana known as the Sharpie. In 1857, Fred Reddington, William Sanford began their ink, gel, and glue factory in Worcester, Massachusetts. And they were successful, and they worked until 1899 when the factory burned to the ground. So they, rebuilt, and in the 40s they moved to Chicago and started focusing strictly on fine inks. So they changed their name and became Sanford Ink. Now, Sharpies have been a part of their work and their product line since the get-go. But in 1964, they introduced the now infamous retractable Sharpie. It was popular, handy. In the 1970s, Johnny Carson and Jack Paar, who most of you probably don't even know who they are, they would help the company by advertising on their shows and doing commercials about Sharpies and how handy they are. There is not an American household that can survive without a Sharpie. I know we can't. And, we should probably get some stock in the little suckers, because we get a pack in the house. Douglas will show me the pack, and then he'll retract the pack and say they're mine. And I'll say, no, I get one. And then we argue for a little bit, and then I end up getting one. But then I tell him he's got his and I've got mine, and I put mine in a safe place so he can't get it. And so that I always know where it is. And then I forget where I put it, and then we have to go out and buy more. And if you went through the house very thoroughly in different drawers and different boxes and things, you're going to find an archaeologist's dream trove of Sharpies. Old, new, fat, thin, old-fashioned cap on, cap off, and of course the retractable. You're going to find them everywhere in our house. And if you do, please let me know, because I'm missing like 15 of them. But the Sharpie is the most versatile writing instrument on earth, because it comes in multiple colors, and the color is determined by the cap. So this is a black ink because the cap is black. They have many colors. They do highlighters. They actually do traditional pens as well. But, who wants a traditional pen when you can have a Sharpie? This one is a black fine ink Sharpie. Okay. The retractables come with this nice pushy thingy and this clippy thingy. So you can clip it onto things like that. You're good to go. The most intriguing fact of Sharpies is that they can write on any surface out there. Skin, paper, basketballs, coffee mugs, your back, anywhere. So celebrities and athletes always use these to autograph items for fans, because they work on every surface. They're guaranteed. Now, I've seen many YouTubers have these, especially one Charlie Kirk. And I noticed that Charlie Kirk does this really kind of like behavior thing. It's like an emotional security blanket, a squeezy stress ball, because he holds it, he clicks it, puts it down, spins it, picks it up again, puts it down, spins it. And I know it's like a stress reliever, and I found that very fascinating. So I realized that this does, in fact, have some stress relieving components. Unlike traditional pens, it has an extra long, pushy thingy. Notice how the hand comforts. The comfort your hand feels as it wraps around it, the right size, the softness of the plastic. Where the clippy thingy fits into your first two fingers. And the nice yoga stretch you get when you have to reach around and click that extra long clicker and then bring it back up. Breathe in. Breathe out. See what I'm saying? With a regular pen, you only get like a little one, and they're narrow, and they try to do all of these ergonomics, so it's like thick here, thin here, thin here. I can't stand thin pens. You can't write with them. Oh, they're like... But Sharpies are such an important part of the American experience. And everyone should have one. I go nowhere without a Sharpie. And now that we have discovered in the last couple of years the retractable with the clippy thingy, I won't settle for anything less. And you shouldn't either. So, rehome that emotional support chicken. Wash that security blanket. Fold it up and put it in the closet and go get yourself a Sharpie. They have a vast array of colors. Hell, they even come in metallics now. Get yourself a retractable Sharpie. You will never go back to ordinary writing instruments again, and your mental health will flourish. 100% American made, 100% American manufactured, 100% American ingenuity. Do it. You will not be disappointed. And thank Fred and William for their ingenuity, for their presence of mind to realize that America is not complete without a drawer full of Sharpies that go missing, probably the same place the socks in the dryer go missing. An ethereal alternate universe somewhere, parallel universe. You know, I wonder if that red one I had, the big fat red one I had last year, I bet Bigfoot's got it. Yeah. I bet he does. Oh, and, you know, if you have a break-in, you know, like you're alone in your home, in your office, and somebody, a marauder comes through the door and tries to break in, you can go, you can poke his eye out, maybe make his nose bleed. But they'll find him because he will not be able to get this ink off of his face in time before the police get there. So do yourself a favor. Do your family a favor. Do it for the greater good of your loved ones and your country. And go to the store and buy yourself a pack of Sharpies. Buy a pack for each of your family members so you don't have to fight over them. Because let me tell you, there's a couple of times I considered, you know, I considered getting, you know, putting a chokehold on Douglas because, you know, he's very territorial about his Sharpies. even though he loses them all the time. And don't get me started on the old-fashioned ones with the caps. You take the cap off, you use it, then the cap falls on the ground, it rolls under a toolbox, under a 5,000-pound couch. And you sharpen your eyes out, it's a big mess. But go get yourself a Sharpie and sit there for a while and do this, and you'll understand. The thoughts will come pouring out of you. The stress will flush away. And until next time, do good, be good.